All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I hope you all enjoyed that segment. Again, I did. That's 3 back-to-back losses right there. I love it. They're going to be out of the top 25, dog. But I'm not going to, bash them too much because we on thin ice ourselves. But
yes, you are.
I do got a nice little question for you here, Fred. Skill versus athleticism in the NBA. What would you rather have? Would you rather be overly skilled or would you rather be overly athletic?
Overly skilled. History supports overly skilled. Personally.
Okay. Because now I got to say this now, right? Some people might say, okay, well, you got Jordan, you got Braun, you got Giannis, and some people put Braun ahead of Curry. Some people put Giannis ahead of KD. And just for clarification, people, that's some people is him. Like, hold on, let me get this.
Whoa,
there we go. That's some people here. I'm gonna get back on my soapbox. I just wanted to make sure they saw who I was talking about. But yeah, I'm a little surprised you said skill, but I do understand you. Like, at the end of the day, you need skill to get into the NBA. Like, Braun has skill, right? Giannis,
Braun's
despite
one of the most skilled players in the NBA. You know that, right?
Okay. Giannis has skill, right? Like, they're just not the most skilled players in the NBA, but these boys have skill. They just also are dominant, freak of nature athletes. So it just amplifies their game. KD, skilled player.
One of the most skilled
in the league. You know what I'm saying? Decent athleticism. I'm not gonna say elite, decent. Right. Steph, it's not like Buddy's out here killing you from the dunker
spot.
Steph
is super athletic. People got it.
Super athletic. Okay, Freddie, let me do this.
People underrate Steph's athleticism, bro. Do you see what he be doing in the layup lines?
So, like, here's the thing: when you say super athletic, Fredward, it's like Braun. Like, it's like Zach LaVine. You know what I mean? It's like Giannis. Like that. Yeah. Like, when you start adding supers and all them other words, like, that's when stuff get a little crazy. Like, to the normal person, Steph is
but here's why I say that. The only thing Steph can't do is jump 42 inches in air. Steph can do a 360. He can windmill. He can all of this. He does it in layup lines, right? But he just doesn't have a 40-inch vertical. Does 40-inch vertical mean you're super duper athletic? You know what I'm saying? Like, Steph
not catching the body.
People don't give him credit, but like, he can't do is jump 40 inches.
Yeah, like Steph's not catching a body, but Steph can dunk the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, the day Steph Curry catches a body, I'll be impressed. Like, Kyrie actually seems like he can still kind of catch a body because Kyrie can dunk too. People sleep on that. Like, a lot of these NBA guards can dunk the ball. Like, remember, Monte Ellis had stupid bounce, but was really short in the NBA. So I'm not discrediting these players from an overall standpoint, because all of them are way more athletic than you and I, like, all of them. Right. But in comparison to the NBA, yeah, he ain't jumping like that. But let me ask you this: if this was a 2K build, right, would you go 60 athleticism, 40 skilled, or 60 skilled, 40 athleticism? Like, which way are you going with that?
This is tough because video games doesn't like in a video game, I'll take the athleticism slightly over the skill. In real life, I'll take the skill slightly over the athleticism. Because you look at the championship teams, football, basketball, any sport, and the skilled over athleticism teams are who win, right? You look at those matchups. And Boston lost to Golden State because they were all right, real quick. And so we just said Steph isn't a super athlete. Clay isn't a super athlete. Kevon Looney isn't a super athlete. And Draymond isn't a super athlete. Look what they did to Boston, who had Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, Robert Williams, some of these freaks of natures out there who can run up and down the court all day. And I mean, there's a million other. The Spurs is whoop people's tails left and right. The Lakers weren't in the early 2000s weren't super athletic. Detroit in '04 wasn't super athletic. Miami with Wade wasn't athletic. Like Dallas wasn't super athletic when they beat Miami. The skill works, man. The skill works. So I just have history on my side for that.
I feel you on that. I do. Let me ask you this, and then after that, we can transition on to the next segment.
Okay.
Where would you classify Kobe on that? Would he be the more skilled athlete or the athlete skilled? Like is it 60 skilled, 40 athlete, or is it 60 athlete, 40 skilled? I'm curious because I think I go.
It's tough because second half career, 24 Kobe was skill over athletic. Early on, Kobe was athlete over skill. I think him and Mike are like the two most purest versions of literally 50-50.
Okay.
Elite skill, elite athleticism.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's fair. I thought about Kareem right then, but we're gonna transition on because I'm gonna start talking about a whole bunch of other players now, and that's just gonna get a little tricky. But
I just gave you two examples, but I didn't want to drag it out.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, kid.